Hi, this is Tracy, and this is my fourth fieldwork reflection. Altaloma High School offers Project Success, and these sessions are offered a few Saturdays throughout the semester, usually within a 4-hour time frame. This session 1 was offered from 8 a.m. to noon. Students are allowed to make up assignments and or retake any quizzes or exams for a new averaged grade. Additionally, students taking AP classes can use this time frame to prepare or practice for any upcoming exams. There's a sign-up sheet in each classroom offering the session, and the session depends on the number of students interested. For this week, the students were studying plot diagram and certain literary terminology. They learned how to map a story and in detail. So first what we did was we used a familiar story to introduce the terminology, because a lot of them actually weren't familiar with it. And then after that, so we used the three little pigs, as you can see the in the upper right hand corner right here. Again, exposition, description of the rising action, the climax, and then the falling action. Then separately, students worked in small groups to fill in the plot diagram handout, which is right here, and they were going to do it for the bet. And since they just read the story, it was fresh in their minds. They were familiar with the characters and the plot and the theme. In addition to the plot elements, they also learned exposition elements, so what a protagonist, antagonist, setting, and conflict were. Other lit elements that they had to identify were tone, symbolism, foreshadowing, and irony. So again, we reverted back to Chekhov's The Bet for examples, and then for a homework assignment and their individual practice, students were asked to create their own plot diagrams from their favorite novel or film. So, as previously stated in my other reflections, these particular group of students, I should say, are less enthusiastic when the lesson focuses on specific terminology or mechanics. So they're not as participatory, they're not as verbal and responsive when questions are posed about these specific elements. This particular group of students seems to feel more comfortable when their personal experience or something that interests them is involved. So that's why I decided to apply previously known stories. First, a simple one like the Three Little Pigs, and then a little bit more complex with Chekhov's The Bet to introduce that necessary content. And then they apply this new information to whatever movie, novel, or short story that they selected. So then they have the option of selecting something or have that control to select something and apply the new terms to that known work.